white supremacists have chosen to do so. But it depends on the degree of harshness. It depends on what the black people are doing at a particular place. See, the white supremacists determine who's going to get the worst treatment at any given moment. And they have meted out quite a bit of harsh treatment to what we call brown, shades of black, the yellow shades of black. People all over the world have felt the brunt of the white supremacists' viciousness, regardless of their shade. I mean, it just seems that maybe the people who are classified as black in this area of the world is catching the brunt. That's because, where you are, you might get that impression. And at a given time, you might be catching the greatest brunt of harsh treatment. But then when you go to other places, you will find that those people, too, are being treated harshly in different places. And then there are some places where it looks like the people are not being treated harshly at all. See, it depends on what the white supremacists want to do. In some places, they just use some mild deception because it's good for their business. White supremacy is a business. And in other places, they crack down on people, almost every minute. Depends on what's good for the business of white supremacy. And that will vary from time to time, almost from week to week. Well, the way I think that it's being handled now is through monetary systems. Now, how all of the intricacies of that, I don't understand myself. I was talking about it to someone today, and it was just being discussed in a very loose manner because the people that I was talking to about it didn't know very much about it, because I don't think anybody knows about monetary systems except the white supremacists. They are the money masters. I have that in the book. They are the masters of everybody's money. So one way you control people without even seeing them is through monetary systems, because you set the value of what money is going to be, and you can control millions of people by doing that. When you can tell them what their food, where they're going to get their food the next day, and how much the food is going to cost in a particular village. When you can determine that, even if you're thousands of miles away, that's a lot of power. And the white supremacists apparently have been able to do that. They manipulate money systems and get everybody into that money system so that no one has a monetary system that's outside of what they do. They go all over the world and make sure that everybody is a part of their money package. And then they determine what money is and what the value of money is going to be. And that way you can control people by the millions, just by the push of a button, because you can send all kind of spasms throughout the monetary system, throughout the world, just by pushing a button on a machine. One button that moves a couple of zeros over into another position. And everybody goes crazy and starts hacking each other to death, because now the price of everything is just gone haywire. Food, housing, fuel, people lined up at gas stations, and the gas stations are closed, and all this. And the white supremacists are masters of that type of manipulation. So that's power. That is real power. Magical power. Now, that's my opinion. It may not work that way, but it seems to work that way because it seems to happen so often. And it only stops when they come out, and announce, well, we think that we've gotten this straightened out, because they caused the mess in the first place. And when it's supposed to be straightened out, it usually is. And nobody did it but them. So that tells you something right there. There's always somebody with a white face that says it's a mess, and there's always somebody with a white face that says the mess is over. and prove it. By now, the gas station is open. And now you can get food where you couldn't get it before. Or now you can now pay your bill.